Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be doing a video game video, which is going to be super fun. Essentially, this video is titled PS2 games that raised me. Now, essentially, this is just going to be the video games that I grew up playing the most, and I have specific memories with. I have nine right here. So for the sake of time for this video, I'm also going to say just a few things, couple memories that I have. It's not going to be a deep analysis, so don't expect that. It's just me. Essentially, this is an excuse for me to reminisce on my favorite video games as a child. So yeah, I have 9 right here. There's a whole bunch more that I could talk about, and I probably do have them, but they're put away in storage, and it's not worth the effort to get them out. So I may do a part 2 and just talk about those video games as well. But for this video, we're going to be talking about the 9 that I actually had in my closet. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The first game I have here, and by the way, there's no like list or anything, it's just the way I pulled them out of my closet. So yeah, the first game right here is going to be Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition for the PlayStation 2. Like I said, this game was super fun as a child. It was one of the first games that I remember playing that has like real life music that I was listening to, that my family was listening to. It had a whole bunch of hip hop. I mean, Lil Wayne was on this song, T.I., 50 Cent in the game, How We Do It. That song was my favorite song at the time as a kid. And yeah, all the hip hop songs that they had in this game was just super cool. And as people would say, as kids would say nowadays, it had so much aura. I mean, being able to customize these cars and show it again, customize them and make them your own was just super unique as a child. And being able to drive around to listening to the music that you would listen to on the radio was super cool, because as a kid I couldn't drive, so doing it in the video game was so much fun. And yeah, I wish I still play this game on the Steam Deck, and it still holds up to this day. So yeah, I wish they would make a new one or something, but yeah, this game was awesome. The next game on this list is Madden 10. Now, it's not specifically Madden 10 that I'm going to be talking about, mainly just the whole entire franchise of Madden, especially the PS2 games. I would play those games all the time with my dad, and they were always so much fun. I mean, playing against my dad was a challenge, because obviously as a kid I didn't know what I was doing exactly. I didn't know defenses and what plays I was picking a lot of the time. And if I got a penalty or something, my dad he would tell me to decline it so he would get the advantage. But yeah, the Madden series was always so much fun. I forgot to show the back. The Madden series always so much fun to play, especially with my dad. And every year I felt like they were getting better and better. And around this time, I was huge into football. I was watching NFL Network every day, just trying to learn everything that I can, so I could talk to it about my dad. So yeah, Madden definitely has a sweet spot in my heart forever. The next game on this list is SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Now, this game is super fun and a classic. You can see my name on the bottom. Yeah, this game is a super classic game. It's as you can see, it says greatest hits on the cover, and it's still like one of the best PlayStation 2 games of all time. A lot of people still talk about it and have it ranked up in their list. So yeah, this game was a lot of fun as a child. I played all the SpongeBob games, all the Nickelodeon games as well. There was a lot but yeah, this one always stood out because it was just a really fun game, and the stuff that they had included in it, and all the mechanics were really solid and fun, and it had a really unique, fun story. And yeah, they also remade this game for PC and PlayStation and everything, and I played it as well. And yeah, I mean, it's just a really super fun game that if I had more time to talk about it, I would, to get into more of the details to remind myself. But I remember playing this one so much as a child, and yeah, it still holds up to this day. The next one is Need for Speed Underground. This one is kind of the same as for Midnight Club, where it was super fun and unique, especially the customizing the cars. It had one of the greatest intros in the game. Yeah, this game was super fun as a child, and I remember playing it a lot, especially with friends. The little neighbors I had, playing this game with them. It was a lot of fun, and I haven't played this game since childhood. So I don't know if it holds up but I would assume it does. But yeah, this game is super memorable. Especially the customizing the cars and everything. Um, it's kind of the same in the same vein as Midnight Club 3. Just driving around, listening to the radio and cool cars as a child was super fun because obviously we couldn't drive. So yeah, Need for Speed definitely has to be on this list. Ooh, this next one is probably one of my favorites from the PlayStation 2 era. Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. This game, wow. I would spend hours playing this game with my neighborhood friends, and it was so fun. Guitar Hero is such a revolutionary game to this day. I still play it on. I don't have the control here, but I play it on Clone Hero, and I always download Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock because those songs were just so classic. And this game honestly brought me into the metal genre, the rock genre, and really expanded my music taste. And I owe it to this game a lot. Yeah, this game was so much fun. We would spend hours playing it with all my friends, and we'd always try to break the record and everything, and trying the higher difficulties and everything. Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force is still one of the most funnest songs to play, even though it's so hard and so long. It's such an amazing game. Yeah, Guitar Hero 3 still lives up to this day, and yeah, I still play it on Clone Hero, like I said, and yeah, I love this game so much, and it means a lot to me, especially from that time period. The next one is also another classic, Tony Hawk American Wasteland. Maybe I'll do like this. I think it'll hold it a little better. Yeah, American Wasteland. This one, now I'm not gonna actually talk about this one specifically. I think Thug 2 was my favorite Tony Hawk game, but American Wasteland was also really cool because the punk aesthetic in this game was more modern to the time. I don't know exactly when it came out, maybe 2005, so 2006 probably. Yeah, it was very modern for the punk aesthetic, and it was really cool. Like the plaids, I remember the mohawks, the tattoos and everything in that game was really unique. And yeah, but overall, the Tony Hawk series means so much to me as a child because I would spend so many hours playing this game with my friends, just trying to do high score battles. There was a horse game, but I think it was called Skate. It was super fun, and being able to I specifically remember playing Thug 2 and the little story with Bam Margera and everything in the world tour. It was a super fun game, and Tony Hawk still holds up to this day. I played Thug 2 on the Steam Deck as well, emulated it, and it held up. And yeah, Tony Hawk is still one of the great skateboarding games of all time. The next one is also really fun too. It's Simpsons Hit and Run. As you can see, I put a little sticker on it. I don't know why. But yeah, this game was also super fun. As a child, I loved The Simpsons. And this was an open world game, like Grand Theft Auto. It's like Grand Theft Auto, but in Simpsons. And yeah, being able to drive around as Homer and do missions and collect things. And there was a weird story going on with it. It was such a fun and unique game, and like I said, it was like Grand Theft Auto but in the Simpsons world. And yeah, I really enjoyed this game, and it's a game that I really want to go back and play. I have it on the Steam Deck emulated. I just haven't had the chance to play it, but yeah, this game was so super fun, especially because the Simpsons element. So yeah, I really want to play that game again, and I remember having so much fun with it as a child. Now the last PlayStation 2 game is probably my favorite of all time. Favorite PlayStation even series of all time, and that is Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Now Sly Cooper has a super special place in my heart forever and ever. I recently, even just last month, played Sly 2 on the PlayStation 5, and yeah, this game is amazing. I love Sly Cooper. I don't know if you can see over here, I have a little Funko Pop of him. It's kind of far in the back, but Sly Cooper and the character in the series are such classics, and I really wish Sony would bring them back. I mean, they re-released them for the PlayStation 5, and that was really cool, and to be able to play them on modern consoles and get new fans. But man, just I really wish we would get a new Sly Cooper game. I mean, I remember when the movie was announced, there was a trailer, and I was so excited. Sly Cooper is just that franchise that really means a lot to me because I think it was the first game that I ever played that none of my friends were ever playing. It was kind of just like a solo game for me, and I really love Sly Cooper. I really love, Bentley and Murray. These guys, these three up here were my childhood. These friends. This was a friend group that I always wanted. Close and just ride or dying. Honestly, they put it all on the line to, stop the clogging and everything. And yeah, Sly Cooper forever will be a special place in my heart, and I will always play it. I'll replay it. I mean, so yeah, and I played the other ones as well. Sly 1 was unique. It wasn't an open world, kind of like Sly 2 was, so that was a unique one to go back to play. And then Sly 3, I mean, I remember getting Sly 3 and it came with like the 3D goggles, but glasses, but they weren't like actually 3D. It was just like the green and red. So yeah, man, these games are so fun, and I replayed them all and in the past like years, and they've all held up, and they've all been super solid games. And yeah, I really wish Sony would do something with the franchise. Just bring them back, Sony. Now I know this video title is called PlayStation 2 games, but there is actually one game that I did have that I wanted to include, and that is My Sims for the Wii. Now also I can say the DS as well because I do own the DS version. But the Wii version was super unique. I think this was the first game that I ever played that had like customization, where you had to build things and you had to put essence on things. That's what they're called, like cute or scary or gothic or sporty or whatever. And when you would make items and stuff and designing houses and stuff. And this game was super unique because, like I said, I think it was the first time I've ever played a game where you were actually customizing the world, and what you did affected the world. And yeah, I think also this character design is super cute. When I used to do like VTuber content, I always wanted a character model like this, but I can never find anyone to make it. I forgot the word automatically. But yeah, My Sims was such an amazing franchise and something that I always loved playing. And I was always praying for them to re-release it onto like the Nintendo Switch because I thought it would do amazing. And they did, and I do own a copy. It's back there. But yeah, I do own a copy of it for the Nintendo Switch. And yeah, I know there was like rumors of like the other games in this franchise to come out, like Agents. I think Agents was rumored, and maybe I don't know, maybe the racing game. I don't remember which one. That they're also going to release it, and I really hope they do because yeah, My Sims is such a great franchise, and I think nowadays they can really like have their own footing in the cozy genre. So yeah, I really hope that My Sims gets some sort of release in like new games or something, or just re-release the old ones. I'll buy them so I can support the franchise and hopefully get more games. But yeah, those are the 9 games that I have that basically raised me as a child. Basically just the 9 favorite games that I have. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of other games that I could talk about that I don't have physically on me right now. So I may do a part 2. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comments if you knew any of these games, if I mentioned any of your favorite games. And yeah, definitely let me know what your favorite game is, or what games raised you as a child. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. I hope to see you guys in the next one. So goodbye.